major differences between House of the Dragon and the book. Season 1 of House of the Dragon ended on a breathtaking but traumatic note, and while the show remained mostly grounded in the source material, that is, fire and blood, it still had several differences. In this video, we will explore the 60 major differences across the 10 episodes of Season 1. Without further ado, let's get the show started. And by the way, major spoilers are coming up. Episode 10, The Black Queen. Number 1. The Queen's stillborn daughter Visenya had a tail and a hole where her heart was supposed to be. Number 2. Ser Erryk Cargyll does not bring her the crown of King Viserys, but Ser Steffon Darkland does.
I swear to ward the Queen.
Number 3. Prince Aegon does not try to stop Vhagar from killing Prince Viserys. Number 4. The Black Queen does not speak about not attacking King's Landing with dragons, but the sea snake, Corlys Velaryon does.
You have the full support of our fleet and house.
Number 5. Otto Hightower does not bring the peace terms to Dragonstone, it was Maester Orwyle and 2 knights. Episode 9, The Green Council. Number 6. In the book, Ser Erryk Cargyll is sent to serve as the sworn shield of Princes Rainera at Dragonstone. However, in the show, he remains in King's Landing until the death of King Viserys, and continues to serve as the sworn shield of Prince Aegon. It is only after he is deemed to be coronated that Ser Erryk decides to free Princess Rhaenys and leaves King's Landing.
Past the gates. No, come. You must make for the riverfront and find a ship.
Number 7. We do not see Lord Larys Strong in the first Green Council convened by Queen Alicent. However, in the book, Larys had started to serve as the Master of Whisperers. Number 8. We do see Ser Criston Cole at the Green Council, but he does not sit at the table and is present in the room only because he is Queen Alicent's sworn sword.
I will not suffer insults to Her Grace the Queen.
In the book, he becomes the commander of the King's Guard and has a seat at the Green Council. Number 9. In the show, Aegon becomes king the day after his father's death, but in the book it takes the council 7 days to secure the coronation. Number 10. Also related to the coronation is the fact that Aegon was reluctant to become king until Ser Criston Cole convinces him that Rhaenyra would kill everyone if she became queen.
I have no wish to rule, no taste for duty, I'm not suited.
You get no argument from me.
However, in the show, he is reluctant until he is hailed and cheered by the citizens of King's Landing. Episode 8, The Lord of the Tides. Number 11. In the show, Vaemond Velaryon goes to King's Landing to claim Driftmark as he believes that both of Rhaenyra's sons with Laena were bastards.
That is no true Velaryon.
However, in the book, Daemon kills Vaemond, and brings his dead body to Rhaenyra. After this, Vaemond's nephews and sons go to Viserys, and repeat the claims made by Vaemond. An enraged Viserys has the tongues of Vaemond's sons removed. But in the show, it is Vaemond who loses his head at the hands of Daemon, and none of Vaemond's kin are hurt. Number 12. In the book, Jace and Luke are betrothed to Baela and Rhaena quite early. Jace was 4 and Luke was 3 when that happened, but the show delays the even by almost a decade. Number 13. In the book, the house party that Viserys throws takes place at least 3 years before his death, but in the show, he dies immediately after the party. Number 14. In the book, King Viserys had thrown the dinner feast to celebrate his recovery after Maester Jaehaerys helped him. However, the show tells a different story. Number 15. Also, the show depicts King Viserys as a living zombie with a missing eye and weak physique. However, in the book all he lost were 2 of his fingers. In fact, he later died of a different illness in his sleep, and did so peacefully.
But tonight, I wish you to see me as I am.
Episode 7, Driftmark. Number 16. In the show, Aemond loses his right eye and not the left eye. Number 17. Ser Valerian's fake death sequence is another invention of the show. In the book, Ser Corry does kill Ser Lena.
My lord, please!
And it was because of a personal feud between the two of them. However, the show makes it evident that the fight between Corry and Lena was in fact a fake one, and that it could have been a plan of Daemon and Rhaenyra. It would be interesting if Ser Lena returns to the show in the later episodes. Number 18. Aemond does not fight Daemon's daughters from Lena, but only Rhaenyra's sons, Jace and Luke. Number 19. In the book, Corlys never tells Luke that he would be heir to Driftmark.
He'll sit on endless councils and ceremonies.
The Lord of the Tides rules the sea.
In fact, when Corlys fell sick because of the fever, the question of the heir of Corlys arose. Episode 6, The Princess and the Queen. Number 20. In the book, Baelor and Rhaena Targaryens are twins and of fair skin. However, the show doesn't depict them as twins and they are portrayed by black actors. Number 21. Lena Villario's suicide by dragonfire was also an invention of the show. In the book, she delivers a baby that dies within an hour and she remains bedridden for 3 days. However, she gathers her strength to ride Vhagar one last time, but collapses on the way. In the show, she fails to deliver the baby, and instead of choose the fate of Queen Aemma Arryn, she chooses death. Number 22. In the show, it is evident that the fire that killed Lionel and Harwin Strong was the work of Larys Strong. However, the book does not mention what exactly caused the fire, and it was blamed on the curse of Harrenhal. Number 23. Daemon and Lena do not settle in Pentos after their marriage. They do visit Pentos among other places, but after learning that Lena was pregnant, they return to Driftmark. Number 24. In the book, King Viserys never loses his arm, but only 2 of his fingers. Also, he was brought back to health by Maester Jaehaerys of Dragonstone, and not Grand Maester Mellos of the Red Keep. Number 25. Lord Harwin Strong never served as the sworn shield of Rhaenyra. In fact, it was Ser Erryk Cargyll. Harwin was sent to Harrenhal to elude the rumors surrounding Rhaenyra and Harwin.
Sleep in front of the commander of the city watch.
Episode 5, We Light the Way. Number 26. In the book, Lady Rhea was the ruling lady of her house and not the heir. Also, Daemon did not kill her in the book because he was at the Stepstones when she died.
I knew you couldn't finish!
Number 27. Jason Lannister is described as Lord Paramount of the West and Master of Casterly Rock, but this is wrong because the correct titles should be Warden of the West and Lord of Casterly Rock. Number 28. Ser Criston Cole doesn't kill Joffrey Longmouth at the wedding feast of Rhaenyra and Lena, but at a tourney. Number 29. King Viserys does not go to Driftmark personally, but sends an emissary.
I know we've had our differences, but let them pass with the years.
Number 30. Rhaenyra is not as understanding of Laena's sexuality in the book as she is in the show. She loathes Laena's tastes, but marries him anyway because it would have supported her claim. Number 31. King Viserys' health in the show is much more gruesome than in the book. In fact, he suffers the amputation much later. Number 32. Daemon does not attend Rhaenyra's wedding with Laena. In the book, he goes to Driftmark and apparently falls in love with Lena Valerian.
I was sorry to hear about your lady wife.
Don't be, I wasn't.
Number 33. Alicent does not wear the color green at Rhaenyra and Laena's wedding, but at a tourney to celebrate the 5th marriage anniversary. From that moment, Alicent's supporters are called Greens, while Rhaenyra's supporters are called Blacks. Episode 4, King of the Narrow Sea. Number 34. Rhaenyra travels to the Stormlands to seek her spouse, but in the book, she travels to Westerlands, Riverlands, and the Reach. Number 35. In the show, Willem Blackwood and Gerald Bracken duel each other.
We're leaving.
And the former kills the latter, but in the book, Samwell Blackwood and Ser Amos Bracken duel, and no one dies. Number 36. In the show, Daemon returns to King's Landing and goes to the Red Keep after defeating the Crab Feeder and offers Viserys the crown, but in the book, he returns and goes to a great tourney that was being held to celebrate the 5th anniversary of Viserys and Alicent's marriage. Number 37. The show says that Mysaria got the title of White Worm from her white dresses, but the book gives her this title because of her pale white skin. Number 38. Alicent tries hard to press the claim of her son Aegon in the book, which is in stark contrast from the show.
She had the blood of the dragon. They are restless and chaotic.
In the show, she becomes headstrong about Aegon's claim only after Viserys mistakes her for Rhaenyra. Episode 3, Second of His Name. Number 39. Interestingly, King Viserys never enjoyed hunting, and the Great Hunt was an invention of the show. Number 40. In the show, Rhaenyra came of age after the time jump from episode 2, but still lives in King's Landing. In the book, however, she went to take charge of Dragonstone after coming of age. Number 41. Vaemond Valerian is the nephew of Corlys in the book, but in the show, he is the younger brother of Corlys. Number 42. In the book, Laena is not a good warrior. In fact, he does not even earn his knighthood, nor does he participate in the battle against the Crab Feeder. Number 43. In the show, Otto Hightower suggests that Aegon and Rhaenyra should be married. However, in the book, it is Alicent who suggests the same. Number 44. In the book, Rhaenyra and Alicent never shared a healthy relationship prior to the latter's wedding to King Viserys. However, the show states that the two of them were best friends since childhood as they both grew up together. Episode 2, The Rogue Prince. Number 45. In the book, Lena Valerian is older than Rhaenyra but younger than Alicent. However, in House of the Dragon, she is younger than both. Number 46. Corlys Valerian refers to houses Targaryen and Valerian as the two great surviving Valyrian houses. However, House Celtigar is also of Valyrian descent. Number 47. Corlys states that Rhaenyra is the first female heir to the Iron Throne. However, in the book, the old King Jaehaerys had named Princess Rhaenyra as his heir until he had children of his own. However, she was not given the title of Princess of Dragonstone. Number 48. In the book, Daemon impregnates Mysaria the White Worm, but in the show, they only talk about it. He steals a dragon egg and gives it to Mysaria, but she has a miscarriage. Episode 1, The Heirs of the Dragon. Number 49. Princess Rhaenys Targaryen had black hair from her Baratheon mother, but the show gave her silver hair for the sake of convenience of viewers. Number 50. Mysaria was supposed to have pale skin as white as milk, and was of Lycian origin, but she's played by the Japanese actress Sonoya Mizuno. Number 51. House Valerian members had fair skin, but they are played by black actors because the show wanted to differentiate between Targaryens and Velaryons. Number 52. King Jaehaerys I was absent from the Great Council because he did not want to influence the results of the election. Also, when the council rejects the claim of Princess Rhaenys,
Rhaenys, a woman, would not inherit the Iron Throne.
the final election takes place between Laena Valerian and Viserys Targaryen as the two contenders. Number 53. Lord Corlys Velaryon did not serve King Viserys as the master of ships in the book. Number 54. In the book, Rhaenyra is 9 years younger than Alicent Hightower, but the show keeps their ages similar. Number 55. Ser Gawain Hightower is younger than Alicent in the book, but in the show, he is older than Alicent. Number 56. The sigil of House Velaryon is different in the book and the show. The book has a real seahorse, while the show has a heraldic one based on mythology. Number 57. The book's Targaryen sigil has a 2-legged dragon, but the show's sigil has a 4-legged dragon. However, sometimes, we can see a 2-legged sigil as well because the art department started making the props at different times. Number 58. The tourney for Prince Baelin's birth is absent in the book, however, this tourney is quite similar to the one held in honor of King Viserys the Peaceful's coronation. Number 59. Queen Aemma Erin's death is not described in the book. However, the show takes inspiration from her death from the death of Queen Alyssa Velaryon, the wife of King Aenys Targaryen, the second king of Westeros. Number 60. In the book, Aegon the Conqueror never had the prophetic dream about White Walkers, but this idea came from George R.R. Martin himself, and will be used in future books of the Game of Thrones universe. That was all in this video. Do hang around for more film and pop culture content. Also, do leave a comment on your favorite moments from House of the Dragon. Don't forget to share your theories for the next season. Stay safe, and have a good one.